chat. Hello once again, and welcome to another IgsyCast. It has, well, it's been a week. That was not intentional, but it ended up being that way. And I'm sorry, my microphone is not sitting right. God damn it. I need a new arm. I really do. Anyway, yeah, I meant to be back many times last week. But if you pay attention to VTuber World, well, the shit. No, you stupid. Sorry, my music that you can now hear, because I actually made that work, decided to play a podcast randomly. It's not even on this playlist, you stupid thing. Anyway, yeah, so if you pay attention to the VTuber World, VShojo imploded. That's the best way to put it. I was a big VShojo fan. I mean, I am a fan of the talent. And, well, there's just so much to follow on that. So much of that, the talent from VShojo, I wanted to give support to. And whenever they streamed, I was on to try to support them because they've inspired the fuck out of me. That's why I'm here. And I will also admit to myself, I have also had a shit crazy week. So, yeah, with all of that together, I was like, I don't have the energy to stream right now. So I was like, okay, I will get back to this. I will do this soon. And I was going to do it yesterday. Then I had a really good day. And I mean like a really good day. Like I can be like, oh yeah, this and this was really good. No, it's just like, I just felt good. I was chilling. I got like a great breakfast sandwich at like noon because I got to roll out of bed at like 11. It was all very good. And I was just like, oh, I'll stream later. And then I was watching Ariel and Froggy Lock, and then eventually Henya, of course, formerly of VShojo, now super awesome independent Henya. Watching them walk around San Diego Comic-Con. And those San Diego Comic-Con, well, all those con walks that from Zentreya to others from VShojo, like Matara did it for a while, but she was with VShojo, did with Oscar, just they've always been so good. I always enjoy them. And if you've been around my channel before, you know that Froggy Lock is my Yoshi, my Kami Yoshi even. So I was like, Froggy's not streamed in like 2 months. I miss Froggy. I'm glad it's because she's working on a move, which is positive for her. She's been a shitty move. But anyway, she'll be back soon. My long story short, is just like, it was really nice. It was nice to do. It was nice to see Froggy, hear Froggy, and just see San Diego Comic-Con because I've never come to go. Always wanted to. All those fun things. But anyway, so yes, that's why I didn't stream yesterday. That's why I didn't stream most of last week, and I'm working on it. Okay, feel bad about it. I do have some other cool news, which is to say that I had won a contest from a small artist to basically win free model art from them. And I know you say like, oh, Iggsy, you have a model right there, and I do. I'm not denying I already have a model, but well, I made this one myself, and I don't like my own art. I'm my own hardest judge. So I was like, okay, let me enter this contest. I didn't think I'd win. And I also like respect artists almost too much to do it for free, but they were assertive. But I'm like, all right, I won your contest. I will gladly take the art. They worked on it for a month or so now, 2 months, maybe. No, I'd say a month and a half, and it's done. I'm waiting on the PSD because the copy of it I got in PNG that I'm trying to separate right now. Man, I hate separating art because I don't know what I'm doing with art. And like, it's so tedious, and it's the tedious that I'm not good with. I'm working on it, but they did say they have a PSD. They'll try to send me that. I just heard back from them this morning. They're different time zones for me, so that's fine. Excuse me. And classy coughing into the microphone. You love it, ladies. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Also, my computer temperature tracker thing is not underwear. That's lovely. I didn't need to know what temperature my components were at. That doesn't, fucking bullshit. Okay. So chat, let me just digress from all of that stupidity and tell you that, yeah, we are playing Wheel World today. I think I streamed the demo of this like 4 months ago when my computer was last working. And I've been excited for this one since I heard about it. I love the art style. I love the biking aspect of it. And I really enjoyed the gameplay, actually. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I'm digging this. So, sorry, 1 second. Doing the self-promo shit that you got to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That work? No. Why you no worky? Self-promo? Wait. I hate this sometimes. Okay. So anyway, the thing that is both a joke and all too real. Here is there you go, that worked. I don't know why I'm live, aren't I? Okay, whatever. I need a better picture. That picture is awful. Oh. Look at the new picture. Actually, it's probably going to be the one from the model art or something. Anyway, the thing I joked about is my friends don't really let me bike because I have injured myself badly biking, and they're like, "You're too dumb to do this." Not quite wrong, but I do like biking, and I love this art style. Look at this behind me. I'm trying it without the TV today. And by the way, we're going to see how we like audio setups right now because I'm trying something different. I'm bundling music and game audio into one, and then I can control them each individually. I'm going to go and pause the music. Raise game audio a little. We're not in the game, but we're about to be in the game. So, anyway. So this is going to be kind of the only way I can bike for now, at least. Especially because I don't have health insurance. And when I am a little accident prone, I'm not biking till I have insurance in case I fucking fall and break my arm again. Look, last time that happened was in Europe, and I was distracted and excited and shut up. So we will play my own music if I really need to. But I'm going to give the game a chance for its music because I forget what the soundtrack sounds like. I thought it was pretty good. Might be pretty good. Right now it's kind of just ethereal. I love the way this looks. Like some high contrast, super like clean cell shaded. It's pretty fire. What the kids say, right? Fire. Fire in the disco. Fire in the Taco Bell. I forget this was voiced by Bike. Hmm? What? Who? Ever during my recovery phase. That was a good dream, too. Who are you? What gear is it? Ugh, I'm late for my shift. Far too late. Sorry, I guess you don't know. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm an immortal bike daemon. Most call me Scully. With the help of a legendary rider, I lead spirits to the moon and back, completing the chain of life. The chain of life? That celestial slipstream bridging wheel world and the moon won't run without me. I've got a bit of a problem, though. Something happened to my legendary parts. My timeless frame, handlebars, drivetrain, wheels, even saddle have been stolen. I'm left with these rusty dumpster finds. Without my legendary parts, I cannot travel the sewer of spirits, travel to Mount Send, perform the great shift, and move Wheel World forward with another gear. There is a bike build for every terrain and the sewer of spirits is no different. The energy in the sewer of spirits is turbulent. Only a legendary build and rider with unmatched rep could possibly stay upright. My rider has moved on, so you'll have to do. The chain of life has brought us together after all. What's your name? Cat, huh? Listen, Cat. Just up the hill there's a bell shrine. Within each bell shrine rests a shrine ghost. Shrine ghosts are immortal daemons like me, following the word of Cog since the first bikes. They gather the spirit energy from the surrounding area for use on our journey. Let's head there first. We're going to need all the boost infusions we can get. All right, let's roll out. I've never walked that successfully with my bike. Bell Shrine goes, might know where we can get parts. Let's climb that hill. Because we're biking up that hill. I forget the rest of that song. I was going for Kate Bush. You completely flubbed it immediately. I'm sorry. Music, yeah, it's kind of ephemeral. Okay. I dig it so far. Chill. Yo, what's up? Where you think you're going? Looks like he's some kind of a biking cat. Bike bosses love to talk trash. Let me handle this. Out of the way, kid. When do you get up this hill? Huh. Check out this Fred. And they're talking bike. Blew the budget on some kind of talismanic head badge. Huh. Congrats on taking off the training wheels, but got business up this hill. Like that piece of scrap could climb a hill. This hill is Leonardo boys' territory. You want to climb, you're going to have to need rep. Rep? Like reputation? Yup. Rep makes the world go round. And from the looks of it, you have none. Cat, you have 0 rep? No rep, no hill. Leonardo boys only. Of course. You could always race us for more rep. What do you think, Cat? I need some practice. We'll race you, kid. Just need a minute to warm up. That's fine. I'm going to race you. I'm going to need my team. Do me a favor and go get him for me. They should be all over the beach. Let me show you. Over here. Just down the road there. Come back here once you find my teammates. They should be on the beach. Just check your map if you're lost. Okay? Getting kind of synthy. I dig it. I'll be waiting. Yeah, was there something in here? Like, I know there's like parts to find. Oh my god, did I hit a rock? What the fuck? I thought that was a bush. It was green, wasn't it? I guess most of those other bushes are orange, so I guess it makes some sense. I don't know. Maybe. It's got a great sense of speed to it. Aha, a thing. Trudge wheels. Let's see. They add to power and they add to grip. Bike handles rough terrain more easily. Okay. How does one apply my trudge wheels? Bike. Trudge. Judge Trudge. Okay. Cool. And we will off-road better now. Well, actually, better most things. We have more power and we have more handling, right? Yes, good. Ooh. Ooh. And some downhill speed. Oh, I got an achievement for going 40 kilometers per hour. Those must be the rest of the Leonardo boys. What are they doing? Changing parts? Commuter wheels. Better power, but less grip. Okay. Are you the rest of the Leonardo Hill boys? What do you want? Kind of busy here. Just tuning those up the steeds, switching out some parts. Check out what washed ashore. You know when you saw a yellow box that's in for some new gear. Oh, you opened that one. Nice. Finders keepers. I just got some sick new handlebars. I got a new drivetrain. I'm living the 3-speed life now. Some good stuff. I want to see you replace one of your rusty parts. You'd equip in the bike pause menu. I'll wait. Gotta do it anyway because I already, whatever. Sure. Oh, look who replaced the rusty part. How do you feel? I like what you've done with the bike. Yeah, still ugly, but getting there. You swap out the glowing skull thing? Your boss says to come back to the hill. He and I have rep business. Back already? I was just giving this baby a boy greasing. That's a weird sentence. I do not feel good saying that I give this baby boy a greasing. But when rep is on the line, the Lunardo Hill boys will be there. For a greasing. Huh. Turn off quickly. Oh, that reminds me, Kat. Do you know about boosting? Hold X to boost. Boost recharges over time by taking jumps and drafting. You can upgrade your boost by... Okay, more. But if you give it a chance to recharge, you can really accelerate, blah, blah, blah. Find more parts. Okay, cool. Boost upgrade it. Get to the hill and teach those kids a lesson. As we biking up that hill, gonna find our way back there organically. Yo, nice hats. Like you're about to hang out with Steve Zissou. Anything else in the beach area? Is not looking like it. Okay. Ow. Well, I knocked it over. That was kind of my goal. I didn't mean to crash and eat gravel so severely. Kind of happened. You don't look like you're from around here. Those Leonardo boys don't let anyone in or out of here. So, where are you from? Farmlands? Rolling Hills? Preserve? Fellow City. I give up. Well, you just named a lot of zones for me to explore later. Vante. I'm trying to remember where I found parts in the demo because, I mean, why not? You know, kit up before you got a race, right? We'll see if that works. Plan wise, I mean, I don't fucking know. Let's see. But yeah, no, it's been a good week. Otherwise, I've been watching a lot of Crelly, though Crelly was offline for like 4 days. She's back live now. And I will tell you, it was a hard choice to stop watching Crelly to start streaming. But she wasn't doing any of the meme reviews she said she was going to do, which is not unusual. Crelly she's like, I play games and I do meme reviews. She's like, no, Crelly, you're a yapper. And the second you get Coco on stream, that's all you do is yap. And I mean that in the best of ways, because I enjoy a good Crelly yap. I didn't used to always be a yap fan. Like, yes, a lot of streaming is yapping, so it's not unusual to me to enjoy a yap. Like, I am yapping my ass off right now. Ooh, commuter drivetrain. Well, I can do that. But, like, you know, I didn't always enjoy just yaps. And Crelly has changed that a lot, where I'm like, oh, I really enjoy that on your channel. I have spent way too much interacting with bits because I'm a whore for that. But I also don't have that kind of money anymore in my life and income. I'm working on that still. But, you know, I like supporting other streamers. And yeah, being able to interact in chat is fun. And interacting with TTS is also fun, which is also why I have HUD effects here. As well, I can't take bits or channel points. I was like, you know, I like to give my chat a way to interact and do things. I also might have to turn on my... So I just talking to myself, and I'm like, oh, my fan is not on, and I am starting to sweat, which is great. It's just a lovely feeling, chat. My office here heats up like a motherfucker, and I ask my apartment complex, I ask the management, like, hey, so this has always been a problem. I'm looking for a fix. They're like, oh, yeah, we can't do shit about that. I'm like, what? Like, yeah, pretty much your options are, you know, leave your door open, because for some reason that works, which is stupid. I think that should tell them, as it tells me, that, like, this room is set up wrong and doesn't vent right. Or two, like beg my apartment complex management for one of those thermostat monitors that goes into the room with you, and then the fan will run way too hard for way too long, trying to cool this room based off the temperature instead of the rest of the apartment. Well, the rest of the apartment cools down much harder than it needs to, and it overcools. Not any of those are winners. Excuse me. So I got my tower fan. Let's see. United Hill boys are back. Time to race. You tell them, boss. Our support. Our team leader can't lose. Let's send this rusty bike to the scavenge yard where it belongs. Salvage yard. I can't speak. I can read. I can't read. I can speak. God, I'm doing great today, aren't I? Hi, chat. This is what you come here for. If you come here. I don't think you do. But if you happen here randomly because you're like, I want to watch more Biking Gang. Yeah, I get what drafting is. Thank you. You're like, oh, I want to watch this biking game. And sure, I'll watch this small VTuber that I've never heard of. Ixie, I appreciate it. Because I dig it. I dig this game. And I also dig sharing games on chat. But anyway, no. So, yeah, my day has been pretty chill. Otherwise, before I got to streaming, like, I wasn't doing much. As I said, I was watching Crowley, which is always fun. But I was like, okay, you know, I had to get groceries because, oh my God. Oh, I don't care. I'm trying to turn. You can't do that while I'm turning, game. Anyway, so this morning, like, I wake up. It's like 9-ish. I chill and do nothing until I realize, I have eggs and I have bacon. I don't want any of that for breakfast in my tortillas that are getting old as well. I'm like, you know what? I'll go to the supermarket. Finally get there at like noon-ish. Got everything I need. Got more than I need because I've also been craving. Have you ever had steak frites, chat? Oh my God. Yeah, I'm a whore for food. I am a big fan of cooking. I'm a big fan of eating out. Almost too much of eating out for my budget, as my friend will tell you, and my budget is recovering from a year of unemployment. So I shouldn't be doing that much. And steak frites is expensive, so I just haven't ordered that, but I've created for a week. So I bought from the store frozen French fries. We'll see if they work. I do not have an air fryer. I don't want an air fryer, but we'll try it. And I bought some steak, just some sirloin. It doesn't have to be a fancy steak. I realize I don't have butter for bechamel. Do you need a bechamel? No. But a bechamel's great. I don't have a chimichurri and I don't have like a steak sauce. And I have this really old, probably over-oxidized red wine that will not be a great... Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. I'm going to skip the text because I'm yapping. But I'm like, yeah, I can make my own kind of gravy sauce, but a bechamel is really good. There's a place, the last time I got steak frites was when I was leaving Baltimore because my family's up there. And there's this diner in the airport, if you've ever been, called Silver Diner. It's pretty good. Not amazing, but I'd say it's consistently the best place to get food at BWI. For me, it is. Sandpipers. Ooh. Travel over sand rocks with less resistance, less power, and less grip just for sand. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, so, I generally go there if I am getting food as I'm leaving the airport. There's other places I check out. Don't get me wrong. I've tried just about everything in the Southwest Terminal at the very least. But I was like, okay, let me get my food. And I was like, oh, they have steak frites. I love steak frites. And I remembered, I've gotten it here before. I should do that again. And yeah, it was solid. It was fine steak and all that. They do an okay bechamel. And they give it to you like an A1 sauce, which look, A1 sauce is that sauce you eat when like you don't have good steak. I get it. But knowing it is also good to dip your fries in, it was good. It was good on the steak. The bechamel, I think, is better to go on. I know bechamel is not traditional either. It's just better to go with it. Hi, Scully. You're late. Your new writer looks familiar. This is Kat. Not much rep, but there's some potential. The thieves who took your legendary parts have rode off, crossed the Leonardo Bridge into the land of Tremonto. You didn't, stop them? I was busy. Scully, the Sewer of Spirits may be sealed shut, but I sense a leak. That's not good. Go, get your pots. Get back your pots and reopen the sewer of spirits. Take this spirit energy that I have gathered. The energy will increase your boost gauge. Max, you will need it. I don't think I'm covering anything, so we'll see. In Tremonto, there are 4 other bell shrines like this one. Seek them out. The shrine ghosts will give you their spirit energy as well. May the wind be at your back and your wheels be true. Yeah, bell shrines. Give me things. I get you. Excuse me. So yeah, what I was getting at is, yes, I think a bechamel is very good with it. Bechamel goes well with steak in general, and yeah, it went quite good. Ooh, ride your ride. Hey, how's it going? I'm just here in Leonardo's Island looking for some fresh bike parts. Cyclorp is always dropping these yellow boxes around. I think I saw some on the land near here. I have a shop over the bridge in the farmlands where I sell my choice findings. Stop by. What are you riding? Dumpster find, huh? Looks a little rusty. Well, don't just start swapping out parts because you can. You want to be intentional about it. My advice, just ride it for a while as is, and you can swap out parts when you know what you want. Well, sure. Meter bars, pretty good. He's like, don't just put parts on there. Goes back to putting parts just on there. Sorry. So yeah, a bechamel, if you do not know, is just a butter sauce. It is one of the mother sauces, I believe. I am far removed from my cooking education, but I believe a bechamel is. It's just like butter and it's just butter and flour and milk for the most part, I believe. Could be wrong. I also don't have enough butter for that, which is a whole nother. It lowers my handling, but that's okay because it raises at least one other thing, and it's a balance game because we're also in the early game. We're just unlocking shit's good. Yeah, I'm not putting sandpipers on there, buddy. I'm not riding on sand yet. Anyway, so I'm like, I should make that. The other thing is I also had forgotten, I got stuff to make like turkey sandwiches. Ooh, sewer traffic. Hey, this thing might look like a job, but it's just for practicality's sake. These bad boys tap into the sewer of spirits to help you get around. You're not supposed to mess with the sewer of spirits. That's an ancient bikeway connecting Wheel World to the moon of the dead. Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm into disruption. I'm adding these all over Wheel World. Once you get near one of these portal potties, it'll register on your map. Just select the portal potty from the map to fast travel to that spot. You just can't beat that kind of convenience for getting from place to place. Or portal. All right. There are portal potties to find. Cool. Who are these chums? Toads even. Bunch of guys. Hey, what's this? Take a look at Tremonto's vineyard. The area's unique terroir, shaped by its titanium-rich soil, earns the wine grown there a unique ageless flavor. Nice. But all seem comfortable. Loving the sea breeze. Loving this island life out here. No bots at all. Bots? Forget I said anything. Okay, bro? You said nothing about bots. Victor Bombats. I bonked hard coming across that bridge. Classic false flat you think is level. It looks downhill. Exactly. I'm a climber. Okay? Ooh. Fancy bridge. This is the bridge. It's a long way across. We should make sure we're prepared. Tremonto is the birthplace of bicycle racing. Cross that bridge, rep his power. Without my legendary parts, I'm no good, cat. Gotta retrieve them. Let's go to Tremonto. The spirit needs us. Anyway, so yeah, bechamel is just lovely on steak. It's fatty. I didn't even read that. Whatever. We're not going to read them. I'm just going to do all of them because they might be an achievement. I don't know. I like achievements. I'm a whore for achievements. I will take it. Fertile, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Amateur saddle. Better handling, less power. I'm a big fan of handling because bad handling is also how I have crashed my own bike. Ow. Oh, that was some good distance. Okay. There's a part here, though. Okay, cool. Glad walking is like an effective option. I wonder, I feel like speed runs in this could be interesting with mixing those mechanics. It looks like a chode. Not even like a fun type of way. Quick fork. Better aerodynamics, worse handling. I don't want to lower my handling that much. Unless better handling, less power. Then go. God, that's a lot worse handling. Yeah, fuck that. We're not doing that just yet. Who are you guys? Sick of bucking out in the boonies like this. Wheelman should put up a freeway out here. Get some access to four-wheelers. Maybe a hotel or two. What should I talk about? Court business. Buzz off. All right, jerks. Take a look. Leonardo Island. Tremonto's favorite seaside destination, Leonardo Island, is located at the end of a large ancient viaduct. Archaeologists believe that the island was once the holy site for the ancient bike messengers. I mean, the fact that Scully is here tells me probably. Anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, I had also bought turkey and like some cheese. God, what cheese did I even buy? Provolone, I think. It's turkey and provolone, pretty good combo. And I was like, oh, I'll make some sandwiches. Had one today. I'm like, oh, I'm basically out of mayonnaise and I have no pickles. So it's just like turkey and cheese on bread. And I mean, turkey and cheese on bread, still tasty, but some mayonnaise helps out and pickles just help cut through that. I'm like, damn it, I need to get some pickles. So I guess I'm ordering some groceries to pick up tomorrow. Hey, now that you are equal, you are free to use Leonardo Hill. If you plan to cross Tremonto, look out for our brothers. Some Leonardo Hill boys went over there to train, never returned. They are needed here at the Hill. Looking for a rematch? Sure. The rematch, I think, gets me more rep, right? So anyway, I was like, oh, guess that's what I'm doing tomorrow. But I'm talking to my friend Sabrina, and she goes, Iggy, go get pickles. Go get butter. I'm like, but I don't need them right now. I want them for sandwiches tomorrow, but I don't need them right now. And I'm not making the steak tonight. And she's like, but Iggy, just go. And I'm like, why would I just go? I'm going to order it online and pick it up tomorrow. And she's like, what do you mean? Just go get it now. I'm like, I already went to the supermarket. What the hell are you talking about? Why would I go to the supermarket twice in one day? It's like, because you need things. And I'm like, no, I want things. There's a strong difference in chat. Maybe I'm being pedantic with that myself, but I'm like, there's a difference between want and need. I don't need those things right now. Yes, I would like to have the stuff to, the pickles for a sandwich, but I already ate a sandwich today. Call me, picky, but I don't want the same. So what the fuck just happened there? Wait, hold on. I don't even know how I got stopped on that. I'm going to restart. I don't want the same sandwich twice. Also, hold on. Let's go to settings because that frame rate was looking rough for a minute there. Go back to high. Frame rate's fine. Cool. Maybe they'll clean it up. Anyway, I'm like, man, I don't, I'm not the type to eat the same sandwich twice in a day, generally. Well, I wonder if the frame rate's looking bad here. I will check later because I'm racing. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by myself and my talking. But I'm like, no, I don't want to eat turkey. Hold on. Game might be loud, right? That should help, I think, for my talking to game audio levels. Anyway, so I'm like, no, Sabrina, I'm not making another sandwich tonight, so I don't really care. Like, I don't give a fuck if I don't have, mayo and pickles right now. I will get them and things will be fine tomorrow. She's like, what about the butter? I'm like, again, I'm not making the steak tonight. I don't need to make bechamel tonight. And I mean, chat, maybe I'm the crazy one, but like, do you want to eat the same meal twice in a day? And I mean, maybe it's my antisocial streamer and ADHD brain. I don't like going to the supermarket twice a day. I find it very overstimulating. I find I will buy too much. Also, if I go to the supermarket again, what was that? It just like lagged me. What? Game? What? Oh god, I just blew out my own eardrum. I'm gonna fix that in a minute. Anyway, I'm like, no, I. Mm. So my own sound setting was terrible for that, and it blew out my ears, and I hate it. But I'm like, no, I don't go to the supermarket twice a day because, yeah, when I'm at the supermarket, I do think about buying more food, but I only need a couple things. Why, can't get, oh my God. Okay, now I'm fucked. I'm going to restart it, but hold on. Like, I can't get good butter at like, a convenience store. That's not available there. Which one is that on? Because that is loud as shit. I shouldn't be on that, right? We have a bunch of markers that mean nothing. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, I had to check that for the game and for myself. But yeah, click cat and win. I had that and it was ripping me off. But yeah, I'm not. I have the bad habit of if I buy groceries, I'm buying food. I'm buying a lot of food because I like to buy things and cook. And I did my best this morning to buy only things that were like reasonable, right? I actually thought ahead. I try to save budget. I'm trying to be a good poor person who doesn't overextend on food because food is one of my biggest vices. Like I have vice that is gaming and technology. It really is. But food is that one that like, yes, food technically is a necessity of life, but you can have it as a vice as well, where you're like, oh man, I want to eat X, Y, and Z. I want to order out food all the time. I want to cook. Oh, it gave me the K this time? I didn't even think I didn't get on that jump. That's bullshit. I don't know what the game's doing, but I'll take it. But I'm like, yeah, it's a vice for me. It is actually a vice. And while I was unemployed for a year, I was not spending money on food. I had to stop ordering out almost completely. I did it on a rare occasion where I'd made some money from some gig economy stuff and like needed to treat myself to something. But my ADHD and my anxiety were getting the worst of me a lot, where like my appetite would disappear and I need to treat myself to something to force myself to eat because just normal, eating to eat was not always functional. And I had some stomach issues because of it. Like, they say hot girls have IBS. Well, I guess maybe that's just VTubers in general. Probably. But no, I was this Leonardo Island. Well, you don't get it, Leonardo boys. This is my island now, bitch. Anyway, so I'm like, no, why would I go to the supermarket for like two things? Because at the time it was two. I didn't even think about the butter. I was just talking about getting pickles and maybe some chips to go with that sandwich. And she's like, just go. I'm like, no, I wasn't even planning on going today when I said order pickup. I was going tomorrow for pickup. So it's insane to me that my friend Serena's like, you're going to the grocery store today. I'm like, I'm not. Crelly was live for that first time after 4 days. Ooh, a wooden saddle. Looks crappy. Why would I ever want that? Why is that a reward for better grip? I don't want to know what your ass is gripping to on that wooden seat if that nail. Jesus Christ. Cat. Yeah, I got my name. But I was like, maybe I'm the delusional one. Maybe I'm just like a bad person. And I'm like, no, I'll order curbside for, again, at the point it was two things. Now it's four, but life's too short to go back to the supermarket that much, in my opinion. Like, even if I like the supermarket generally because I like food, I don't want to be there. Like, it's not even the amount of like walking. I don't mind walking. I need to get back to it, but I used to walk to my favorite coffee shop and was looking to get back to doing that more. I drove there recently because, well, I live in Texas and it's hot as shit. And yeah, when you're sweating like crazy, you don't really want to do that to go get coffee. I'm a tea person anyway. I know, I'm sorry to those of you that hate tea but love coffee. I've had somebody mad at me about that. We're like, what do you mean you don't drink coffee? Like, I don't. I drink tea. Do you have tea? And I'm like, I guess. Or like, well, why don't you just drink coffee instead? I'm like, because I don't like it. You know, they're like, well, it's weird to go out for coffee and then you get tea. I'm like, that's not really. That's what coffee shops do. Like, they have hot beverages. Ow. That looked like it was something. I guess it wasn't. I guess not the jump to get up there. I feel like I feel like in the demo there was a way up there. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering trying quite a lot and being wrong about that. I could be, chat. I don't remember. It's been months. I got enough, I think. Let's get off the island because... Oh, wait. That's right. Was it that jump to get up there? And I was going to try that. I think I did that in the demo. I think I pulled it off once. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot once. And then we'll get off the island because the demo ended at the end of the island, which, you know, I get it. You can't give away your whole game. Okay. So let's go from up there, down to there, down to there. Okay. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We got this. Let me know if you're with me, chat. And if you're not, well, I'm going to prove you wrong anyway. Then I'm going to make myself a steak because winners get steak. Maybe, unless you're a vegetarian. I haven't tried vegetarian steak. Have you tried vegetarian steak, chat? I've had vegetarian burgers. They're honestly not bad. It's not the same. But my point of view is like, it shouldn't matter. Ah, no. I guess that counts as a secret track, it says. So I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. But no, vegetarian, like vegan burgers, they are pretty good. My thing is, though, why do we hide? Actually, can't even see my OBS anymore because I did that. Why do people hide that like a vegan burger is not like is like a black bean burger or whatever? Like, I think a black bean burger by itself is great. I finally like, just tell me it's black bean. If it's, you know, I've had tempeh bacon or seitan bacon, seitan. I'm not a vegan. I have some vegan friends, and Austin, where I live, is very open to vegans. It's vegan friendly. There's some very good vegan places. There's a great, I don't say great, there's a good, I've heard there's another better vegan burger place. There's a good burger place that I've been to called Arlo's. It is a food truck that does vegan food, only vegan burgers. They go a little hard on the mustard, in my opinion, to mask some of the flavor stuff, but it's a good burger. And, you know, they make really good fries. A lot of vegan places all do really good tater tots. And I never get that, where people are like, yeah, vegan food sucks. I'm like, no, man, it's just different. Like, like, you know, if you're going to a vegan place and you're not vegan and you're going there for like, I want this to be as good as a cheeseburger, it's not going to be. Like, it'll be different, but it's not going to be a cheeseburger. There's not going to be cheese that's real. There's not going to be real meat. Impossible burgers are fine. Also, I feel like I have not eaten enough, and I probably haven't. All I had for dinner was popcorn, and some mini muffins, and a quarter of a cheesecake from yesterday. And I wonder why my stomach hates me, right? Look, I don't know what to tell you. But, you know, it happens. I'm working on it. God, this sound drive is pretty chill. It's synthy vibes, and I dig synthy vibes. Do I have to get off to get this other toilet? Sewer traffic. I'm at these all over Wheel World. Once you get near one of these portal potties, it'll register on your map. Just select one and you'll teleport. All right. So I didn't have to get off. Okay, cool. Ooh. Fuck off, four-wheeler. Ooh. Huh. What's with these statues? Nice set of wheels on them. They probably all have a part of your bike, don't they? Wait. Huh? Cat, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Those are my parts. The legendary parts. These guys have my legendary parts? I see you are admiring these Cyclorp ambassadors. They ride our latest high-performance Pro Series componentry. What the... Is that thing talking to us? Interesting. A bike daemon. Ancient technology thought to be destroyed. Hey, robot. These guys took my legendary parts. I need them to access the Sewer of Spirits. Where can I find these ambassadors of yours? Each ambassador was elected from a different region of Tremonto. They represent the highest rep earners. Out in the farms, you will find Fernando the Rooster de Gallo. He's cocky and holds the least rep. You'll find Lulu Ladoine at her vineyard estate. She's tough and sophisticated. The backwoods of Tremonto are home to Isabel Rocket. She's a wild card, take to the off-road lifestyle. And finally, Hub City, home to Maurice the Smokestack. He doesn't mind the car traffic, thrives on the chaos. Quick question. Who's this guy in the middle? That is Tom the Cannon Dubois. He is considered the greatest cyclist of our age. Around here, he holds some of the greatest record times. Sadly, he is no longer with us. Since you'll be traveling, would you like to enroll in Cyclops Rewards Program? Sure. Great. Let's get you signed up. And apologies, the program is for humans only. Cat, is it? Well, Cat, keep an eye on your side gig screen. Cyclorp will be issuing challenges there. Beat a challenge, earn a prize. What kind of prize, you ask? Why, freshly printed Cyclorp coupons. You can spend coupons at vendors all around Tremonto. Get yourself some shiny new bike parts. That should get you started. Now, get out there and earn some rep. You can always ask me for advice. Good luck. Cyclorp is rolling out. Join the pace line. Cool. I have no coupons for parts. Okay. All right, buddy. What you got? Hey there, Cat. Let's check your rewards. Oh, I have stuff for you. Okay, got some. Find secret tracks. Good job out there. Can I forward anything now? Hey, get 10 coupons. Already done. Okay. Saddle. More power, less handling. Booster seat. Draft charger. Recharges extra boost while drafting. Ooh, tri-frame in teal. And I also like teal. We're going to go with the tri-frame because we don't have a lot for arrow. Change. Spend Psycorp. Coupons. Poupon. I almost said poupons. God damn it. What am I doing? Okay. Cool. Quick saddle. What are you gripping with, baby? Oh my God. That wooden wheels kind of gross the picture sitting on. Or wooden seat. Wooden wheels are fine. Wooden seat is. Woo. New around here. Yeah, I bet you don't even know about the lone wolves. The lone wolves. Only the biggest, baddest cycling crew in the real world. Where are they? They're everywhere, man. But yeah, we all ride alone. It's a thing. Distributed crew. Max individualism. No hierarchy. Wow, very independent. Yep, if you see our flag, give us a ring with your bell. Lone wolf cyclists can be found in many corners of the world. Challenge them right up behind them and ring. I see you. Let me ring you. No, you won't do it? Oh, wait, there's one. Go 2 of those. Yeah. We're not on sand. Beat him in a circle. Okay. I can go in a circle really fast. This reminds me of like when I was at the beach with family. There's a boardwalk there, and we did go-karts, and the course was just go beat a lone wolf. The course literally just was a big oval, and it wasn't even that big. So I'm like, man, this is getting pretty boring actually. But I'm doing it because my nephew really wanted to do go-karts, and I'm like, you know what? I've never done go-karts. I honestly don't think I ever have done any form of go-karts ever. It's like, okay, I'll do it with the kid. My brother, his father, still had to, drive for him because my nephew is 5. But like, he wants to do it even though it's not even a race. Because again, they don't do races. It's for fun because we can't have people trying to speed demon it. You got to drive safe. Deep V wheel. Interesting. Less power, more grip. Okay. Anyway, so I was like, oh, yeah, I'll go with you. And it was fun. But yeah, like as an adult, once you realize I literally didn't have to take my foot off the pedal. Like that's how, when we're talking about like boring, it's that. So like once you realize you don't even have to brake at all to make any of the turns because they're wide enough and it's just an oval, it got pretty dull. Ow. But that's kind of what I thought about that race against the lone wolf. You don't get it. Like, what was I hitting there that was like giving me bumps? There's something weird about some things being textured there. Jumps. Okay, well, I found some free tickets, so. Oh. Hello there. Would you say you spend a lot of time receiving things? I don't catch your meaning. Birthdays, holidays. Yes, I'd say so. But you feel nothing. But the feel of receiving is nothing. Nothing compared to the joy of sending. Sending? To barrel your way through life and fly into the sparkling abyss that is liftoff. Yes, sending is love, and it must be your life too. Sending? I have worked tirelessly to build wonderful send points across the island so that I may experience the extravagance of sending. Yes, you must send, kiddo, no doubt about it. And when you have, you must come back to tell me. Post haste. You got it? So lots of jumps. Oh, a fellow sender. Are you out there sending your best? Be sure to check in with your favorite corporate drone once you've racked up enough send points. Best of luck. Well, you said to come to you, not to a corporate drone. Bruv. Ow. Send it. Okay. So does this count as another send point? I mean, look, I will say the biking in this is like, it is fun. Like it has enough mechanics, but it's not like Skate. Like I never understood the Skate series. It never really does it for me. It's too mechanical in how you skate. I get it. Tony Hawk is arcade. I do get that. And I tried to skate back in the day. I was never athletic, and I was really bad about when I injured myself. I'm better about it if I injure myself now. Like when I broke my arm, I was just like, well, that hurt. Like there's a video that I can't show because it's just my face, but I had a 360 camera in my basket because I am that bitch who likes to do camera shit. I am very much a videographer, self-recording horror a lot of the time. And I was like, oh, let me record my biking. 360 camera, I thought in case I ever need to show, shots of my face for, this video I thought about making. Turns out when you're crashing, that's what people want to see. And thankfully the thing actually survived there, which was cool. It survived the crash, which is nice. And rewards. Hey there, cat. Let's check. Oh, I have stuff for you. Found some hidden jumps. Okay. Even more hidden jumps. Okay. Anyway, so it's like, oh, well, that should be fine. And yeah, the video, I was out there. I was in Europe. I was in Portugal, Lisbon, a city that I now think is one of my favorites in the world, a place I want to live. And I was like, oh well, let's go for a bike ride, even though the city is mostly uphill. Just waiting out for that shop to throw in some used boxes. I need one big enough for my bike. I take it on a ship. But all the boxes are these tiny little yellow corp ones, cyclocorp ones. I give up. Just hassle after hassle to get off island. Find a Leonardo Lost Boy. The heavy. Is that another frame? Yeah, it's a frame. It says there. Okay. Fork. Much worse handling, but better arrow. I can't do worse handling right now. Better arrow and better grip. Yeah, that's just better. So I need better handling for how I ride. I can tell. So let's do that. Commuter wheels. So are you better? You're just better grip. Which better grip is still good handling, I guess. Where's power though? Why would you think I want that? You weirdo. You absolute weirdo. So both are single speed, so I don't have to worry about speeds. Do a deep V for that. Better grip can't do me bad. I don't think. On the attack. Our tactics ain't complicated. We attack the whole time and make you mash till you bonk. Well, kid, looks like we gotta take these jokers to school. See how it goes. You better shift up if you want to keep up, young one. No grandpa gears for this crew. I only got one gear, grandpa. I haven't seen like any corners to cut really. I already missed the K for cat. Okay, so that was a jump for one of the other letters. Only seen 2 of the letters. I went 50? Shit, man. Okay, so I can cut through there. Which he did. You bastard, you stole the idea I just had. Not going to beat me, but it's going to be close. I think the time is important for this one. We'll come back for the other stuff later. No one tops the big rigs. I just did. Biatch. Top 3, finished first place. I did not beat Tom Simon. I did not collect cat and win. Oh my god, to collect it and win, that's a harder challenge actually. But top 3, that's some rep. First place, that's some rep. And tight bars. Ooh, better handling. That's what I needed. Okay. Let's set some new bars. Yeah. And then I might race them again for the other stuff. I only found K and A though. Ready for more? We're gonna take him to school. Got it, Scully. Gonna take it to old person school. Ow. Jerk. Ow. What the fuck, game? Okay. That was some bullshit where they just like, they bounced me in a lot of ways that didn't track. It was kind of bullshit. There's the T. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to get that with the A. Like, I remember where the A is. That's going to be hard. We probably not going for Tom's time on this one. Ow. Get off my ass. Jesus. What? I saw the T. I don't know where it went. So much for getting it, I guess. As I said, it seemed like it'd be really hard with the A, and I know the A probably wasn't the problem there, but just wow. I just don't even remember where it was to get it because it was just weird enough. I know I'm just talking about the game, which is like the weirdest yap to do as a VTuber. I'm sorry. We'll get it next time, chat, as I do this race for a third fucking time. Probably beat Tom's time that one, right? Tom's time is 1:32. Fuck me. Yeah, I didn't get Cat, nor did I get Tom's time. Just shut the fuck up. Okay, so it's there between the buildings. Okay. Let's see if we can do it this time. I only wanted to have to do this twice. Now I'm doing it at least 3 times. I really did not see 3 times when I was doing this. It was really that guy fucked me up here. That was the biggest issue. Okay. So where I corner cut was too tight. Is it here? Yes. That was the corner for the T. Okay. Got some good grip. We got some good pace. We're going. Let's see if we can beat this. Come on, Scully. Yeah, I was talking about food for like 45 minutes, and now I'm just like, focus. Corner, focus. Boy, I feel like it's like watching Cool Runnings, and you get to the couple sports parts that they're not just being goofy bros from Jamaica. The best comparison I've got, probably. And it's probably still wrong. Like, somebody's gonna be like, fuck he's talking about? Cool Runnings is all about the sports. What? It's like, well, you know what? I was a kid when that movie came out. Actually, no, I was definitely a kid. I don't know if I was bored necessarily. Okay. 1:38. I still didn't beat Tom's time by 6 seconds. I'm behind by 6 seconds on Tom's time. What can I do though? Get me more? No. Give me more power but less grip. Both of them. I mean, that might do it. You shouldn't be a commuter wheel. So deep V is a lot less power. But it's a lot more grip. Right, grip decreases skidding and decreases jolts to steering. So wait, if I have more grip, less jolts. Okay, that's whatever. If I have more jolt, I can talk. I swear, Chad, I'm sorry. Power affects the acceleration and push per pedal uphill. We're going to keep power up and try this again right now. Bobby bringing Pavette. We got more power right now. We got some off-road. Because we are going to go off-road a little bit. Just a teensy bit, but we don't really need to because we already got Cat. But the jumps are big if we go off-road a little bit. go. I'm going to take this shortcut. Finally, we got the A, but that's okay. Come on. Come on, we're going to beat this. We're going to get Tom's time. Unless we need more parts, but I don't think we do. Really good corner. God, I don't think we're going to get it. Just see that timer ticking up poorly. 29, 30, 31, 30. Oh my God. Needs to be a 132 flat. God, it's so rough. It's such a tight time. Okay. Maybe need more power. That's going to be difficult without. We're going to have to go back to commuter and give up a shit ton of grip. That's what it feels like, at least. These guys certainly ain't fast enough for Tom's time. So I got to pass them because I'm never going to get it if I'm behind them, but I'm not going to get more boost unless I can draft them because there's not any more jumps. That's like the end of my boost, but I think there's a bigger shortcut. So I think we might be better off. We'll see. Because we weren't that far. We were at like 131. Or sorry, like 133 almost exactly. Almost had it. Okay, we got a little bit of boost. Do it there. I feel like we're doing better. I feel like we're better. I feel like we're better. Come on, come on, come on. We definitely gonna be better. Come on. I need this. I need this. I need this. I need this. Go. Perfect. Right on the ground. 27, 28, 29, 30, 30. What? Did we get it? Oh my God. Yes. 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 Oh boy. We got that time. Oh my God. Did we suck it up? The one friend I have on this list that's played this game up. I am sorry, buddy, but man, you did not beat Tom's time. That is a hydrate to celebrate. Oh, love water. Hey there, cat. Let's check your rewards. I got nothing for you. What? Fine. Fuck off too, Proby. I just won 4 rep challenge races. Like, you can tell me I don't get anything for that? Can I read this? Like, what does this mean? Nothing? This is just an open field? That could mean something? So confused. So utterly befuddled. I'm also stuck on the other side of this railing. Really stuck. Oh my God. Come on, Wheel World. Let me around the railing. Anyway, chat. So, yeah, I've rambled enough about my food stuff. God, that was probably 20 minutes ago, I feel like. So, going back to that's just stupid. Otherwise, yeah. I went to my favorite coffee shop the other day. I meant to start, I'm trying to get back to sketching, get back to drawing. I stopped ages ago because my ADHD doesn't have patience. I think I described some of this when I was talking about making my own model that you see here. And I've gotten better at art, partially out of necessity, partially because I want to be, but I'm just not, I don't have patience for it as much as I try. But my thought process, oh my God, would you let me on the other, oh my fucking God. And the nearest porta potty I found is all the way back there. Well, no, I didn't even find a porta potty there. It's all the way back here. Christ. That's just bad. I don't even think that's bad on the game. I think it's bad on me. Anyway, so I had said, you know, I wanted to get back to sketching with pen and pencil or pencil and paper because I always feel like that's more when I actually did it. When it's on Photoshop and it's digital, I'm mostly doing it for like memes, I find. And I do some stuff for like logo art for me. And you see my logo art here on my profile. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's fine. And that's why I would like to hire more people, but I also don't have money. Catch 22 of life. I want to pay someone to do something, but I don't have money to pay anyone to do anything. And I respect artists too much. As I said, the one I'll get back to in a minute about like that artist that I want a contest from, I still want to commission them for some work because I think they are solid artists. They are not my favorite style necessarily for my VTuber, but I do like their work and appreciate their work that they have done for me and would like to have them maybe do my, at some point pay them to do my ref sheet. Because it makes sense. Have the artist who did your model art do your ref sheet. And that's going to be my model art until I actually have money again and I'm not $10,000, $11,000 actually, going on 12 in debt. How am I $12,000 in debt? Year of unemployment plus building a computer. Those things take up a lot of your money. Yeah, yep. Bong. Yeah, you got another bell. You've activated a bell shrine. New locations have appeared on your map. Ba-da-da-da. Ghoulia. Scully. The chain of life is stretched thin. You must travel the sewer of spirits and form the great shift. But where are your legendary parts? You know, I've been trying to figure this out. I did the shift, came back, took a little power nap. In real world, the quest for rep drives some to desperation. A spirit bike must never be left out of sight, not even its own. Receive the boost infusion. More boosts will certainly help me. It would have helped me in that race, actually, since I was so close. Bike parts. Greetings. You are Scully, yes? Yeah, I am. There's a bike part for you in this vicinity. Oh, cool. Thank you. Just doing my part. Thanks. And groan. Yeah, I am well in debt. I'm working on paying it off. Don't get me wrong. I'm working my day job. I'd love for Twitch to start making money. Don't get me wrong. I'm not here just for money, but it's what I want to be doing. It's why I need to start getting more consistent with it because I have been consistent in the past and came close enough to getting, affiliate. Yeah, that could be good. Good part for me. Better handling and power, less grip. Okay. And just, I had other priorities, things that I thought I actually cared about. And I say that and it sounds rude in my head now because I'm like, things I thought I cared about were things with like projects that I'm still doing some of them with friends, but I've realized progressively, especially as I've spent like a decade streaming myself now on and off, is that I've not made money streaming, which was for me, but I've also not made money doing that other stuff. And that's because they were projects for friends. Like I enjoy doing my movie reviews that I do, but the movie reviews that I do are helping my friend's site and I do video editing for them as well. And I get like no regard for it. Like literally none. I'm helping them with like doing videos for like a live series they do. And they told me last week or yesterday even, and like, hey, Iggsy, are you in town next weekend? I'm like, oh, yeah, what's up? They're like, hey, yeah, so we're trying to shoot a video promo, do even more to promo our video series. I'm like, oh, that's great. Can you come out and shoot it? I'm like, yeah, sure. They're like, cool. We'll have the other guy that you think sucks as an editor edit your video. You'll take video with your camera and your lights, and we know you're a video editor who does video work for us. We'll have the other guy edit it. I'm like, fuck you. I'm still going to do it because I already committed, and I do like shooting, and I'm missing what these guys are saying, and I feel bad. And I don't know what kind of race this is. It might be one where I need my more off-road tires. We'll see. Yeah, more off-road tires would be good. I can't do it. Okay. I only have one on. We'll see. Anyway, but I'm like, motherfuckers. Like, just say you don't have respect for me, evidently. That you're like, yeah, Iggsy, we know you do editing for us, but like this guy who honestly I think is a shit editor, he does okay stuff when he's making them promos by editing a bunch of good video footage from from other big movies that he's doing to promo them showing that movie. But like, dude, I'm sorry, but I edit your, barely scripted intros to your video series for you, and you never use them for social media. You don't give me credit. I will tell you honestly, when Mike, who we'll call the guy Mike, who does the editing, edits, and that is his name. I mean, sorry, Mike is a common enough name. I'm not even worried about doxing myself or him with that. When Mike edits it, I'm like, I put it into, he does intros for them. If you've ever been to the Alamo Draft House here in Austin, you'll know they do intro videos to tease the movie and give you some, basically give you some vibes for it. And also some humorous related content. And it's like, that's cool and all, and that I'm glad to put my last time video in there for them and that I edited for them. But like, then like recently, not even that recently, but like in one of the previous screenings, they're like, yeah. And just, I want to shout out Mike for what he does for this promo, for this intro. And I'm like, you want to shout out Mike, but where's my shout out for filming this shit for you? I show up before Mike does to make sure I'm filming that every one of these ones. You don't keep in contact with me to tell me what to plan to film, so I have to do it myself. I brought my own equipment before they even asked me and was helping out because I'm a good friend. Cut these myself for them, and they haven't told me to stop doing it or asked me, said they don't need it. But again, they just don't give credit. And I'm like, y'all pissing me off, right? I don't know what to tell you. So yeah, I'm like, why am I not streaming for myself again? I loved it. And again, VTubing got me back into streaming because I got tired being a flesh tuber. A little bit of work to, show my face was not really worth it, but like it was kind of expected if you're a flesh tuber to show your face. And, not a lot of them get that far when they're not showing it. There's a few I watch that do pretty good, that don't. And that's because I watch streamers like that for their face or for their voice, not their face. And I didn't get Cat. I can get it and win easily, as I just proved to myself. So I'll do that again. But it's like, that's expected of a flesh tuber. I don't want to do that, but I get why you'd want to see my face or a version of my face to see some of my reactions. Like you can see enough reactions here. I do need to get more from my VTuber. And at some point I will invest also in the iPhone that will give better facial tracking. I am all for that. I'm just not there yet. But just because I don't have an iPhone. I'm an Android guy. And I've seen talk. I actually want to talk with the creator I like that mentioned this, that said, that's like, yeah, Android and iPhone both will give better footage or better face tracking than you can get with even with the NVIDIA thing, which by the way, NVIDIA is not working for me right now. NVIDIA Broadcast. I don't know why. It's just not been working lately. I don't think I'm behind enough on NVIDIA drivers is the problem, but it's saying that. Maybe I need to download actual NVIDIA Broadcast that I don't use. We'll see. Maybe I'll just splurge and buy an iPhone for $100 that I don't have. There's other things I want to buy for other things I want to do, but so that $100 could be paying for that art, And on top of that, I need to rig this model from that person, which I'll get to that in a second. So like, $100 can go to a lot of things with VTubing, and I'd much rather pay for my reference sheet than I necessarily would for the iPhone right now. Because I think my tracking's okay. I just need, the model to look better. I think personally, I think the model looks okay because it's okay art by me. And I think that's the nicest I will be about my own art, is that I think it's okay. I don't think my art's bad. I'm not hateful of my own work enough like some people who struggle with their art is. But I am negative enough that I don't like it. If that makes sense. And I missed that A barely. But anyway, so I'm like, I'll look at that. Anyway, I got so sidetracked. So about getting back to art. So yeah, my sister, she has been doing work in Dublin, Ireland, which I am jealous of. I have always wanted to go to Ireland. I mean, I love Europe in general, as I have said. So I'm like, oh, I'd love to, and whatever. And she was kind enough to get me a gift from Ireland. Technically it's for Christmas, but I only finally got it, which is a nice notebook. And it is a unlined notebook, which I rarely go with unlined because my ADHD makes me a messy bitch, where I'm like, oh, I need some organization. And I was like, you know what? I have plenty of notebooks for writing. I carry one always because I do film photography, and I've been bad about it lately, but in film photography, it's good to document what camera you load up with what film when, so you have an idea of what shots you did and all that, especially when you get it developed. And also if you do pushing and pulling of your film. If you don't know what pushing and pulling film is, it is basically trying to extend it, either pushing it to try to capture more light or pulling it to capture a little less light for a different dynamic. And I missed the A, and I was going to get it and win and bitch and bitch and bitch. Ah, boy. Anyway, so I'm like, oh, what am I going to do with an online notebook? And it has this interesting thing where it came with like sheets of paper to put behind the blank pages to see the lines if you want to do that. But I'm like, you know what? I've been wanting to get back to pen and paper sketching, or pencil and paper sketching. This is as good of an excuse as any to do that. So I looked at it. I was going to order Blackwing pencils because I hear they are lovely, and I'm enough of a bitch for that type of thing where I'm like, I want to try them. Well, they were expensive. Not super duper crazy. You can never afford them. Expensive. I could have afforded them right then, but it would cost me like $80 to buy a dozen Blackwings, a pencil sharpener, at least one that I liked. I know as being bougie, I was looking at the Blackwing sharpener, which I'm like, you don't need to buy the Blackwing official sharpener. Bitch, you dumbass. Like, come on, Eggsy. You gotta be better. You gotta be like nicer to yourself than that. But I wanted it, and I would buy it as a combo. At very least, it's a combo. So I'm like, okay, what can you do otherwise, though? I'm like, you know what? I've heard drawing with a mechanical pencil isn't bad. Like, drafters do that. I hear architects do that all the time. Like, those people are professional artists, and they do it. So you should be able to do that and be happy, right? So I looked at it. I was like, okay, I'm not going to spend hundreds, or sorry, even hundreds. It's probably not even hundreds for like the nicest, quote unquote, nicest drafting pencil, unless you're like buying it made out of like some rare metal or wood or something. But I get how it could be, I guess, premium materials thing. I'm like, okay, what's one that's reasonably priced? And I saw it. I forget which brand it is now. It was some German brand, a Deutsch brand, that makes it as made out of aluminum. I am pretty sure it's, so it's heavier than, God, probably any pencil I've ever used, probably heavier than some pens, but it's nice. And I was like, okay, let's buy that. And what's some nice, B legs, HB, I think is the way grading goes for lead. And I'm like, I don't need HB for my sketching because I don't do enough. I'm not doing layers of sketching where like sketch super light sketch at HB, then sketch in B, then do final lines or next level lines in B and other ones for shading. Like, I'm not doing that shit. I know I'm not. The artist, I was partially trained artist. I did art class almost every year of school. I was that person. My mother is a person who, she's an artist, but she's not an artist, as she'll tell you. She's been big into art her whole life, and she's a wonderful watercolorist. She also did calligraphy a lot in her life. Calligraphy is very important to her. She hasn't done that in ages, but she's great at it, or used to be. I don't know the last time she did calligraphy. She should get back to it, at least while she has, her dexterity in her fingers. But I digress, is like, art has been in my life my whole life, and I've used, sketching pencils at different levels and all that. So I was like, okay, let me buy this. And so the story was that I got super sidetracked from. I was like, go to the bar. I go to the bar coffee shop, get some breakfast. They have a new to me sandwich place. It is new to them too. They basically reopened there, and I've been meaning to try that place for ages. So I said, "Oh, I am glad that they are there now. Let me get some food. Let me get." I just realized I didn't send my mother the pictures of the food, and I said to her I would, so I should do that. Bip bip bop bim boom bim bang. Alrighty. So yeah, I was like, oh, let me get a sandwich. I got a nice bacon, egg, and cheese with their house hot sauce. Excuse me. With their house hot sauce on a black pepper Parmesan bagel, which was completely new to me, but just sounded cool. And I'm like, I want to try that. Their house hot sauce, fantastic. The bagel, actually pretty good. Not, sorry, I got sidetracked because my phone buzzed back. And I was like, what was that? And I'm like, oh, this is why I'm not allowed to ride bikes, by the way, for my friends. I don't even get that stretch when I'm biking because I'm in the moment. I'm also sweating and out of breath and dying from my asthma and all that. Not my asthma, but my space asthma, the physical health problem with your lungs. And I'm like, oh, well, I've crashed my bike twice. Twice in the last 5 times I rode it. Once breaking my arms. My arm, not my arms. One arm. I broke my my left arm in 2 places. Anyway, I digress. So what I was getting at before my brain got super duper sidetracked was I've been meaning to go to that coffee shop, drink a coffee. Well, I get a chai latte because I don't do coffee, and draw. I didn't know what I was going to draw. I was figuring maybe draw some of my model, maybe draw some concept art, draw some fan art of my Oshis, because that's fun to do. And I'm sitting there, I'm eating, and I just kind of felt like, I don't know, I kind of felt out of place. And I was like, I don't want to stay here while I'm after I'm done eating. So I didn't. I kind of came home. As I had a good day that day. This was on Saturday. And I was like, I've had an off week. I had a lot of ADHD burnout. I've had a lot of bad that's been going on in the VTuber realm that made me sad. So I was happy to just have a positive day, Just having a positive day was A-okay by me. Ooh, rewards. What you got? Hey there, cat. Let's check your rewards. Oh, I have stuff for you. 10 more. Are we doing okay? Good job out there. Anyway, so I was like, okay, let me just eat. I'm sorry, I'm getting a message back. Like I said, okay, just love the image. Well, thanks, Mom. That's constructive and helpful and gives me information. So I was like, oh, well, whatever. There's the king person to watch. Cool. Bike parts. Greetings, your skull, yes? Yes, I am. There's a bike part for you in this vicinity. Cool. Just doing my part. Thanks. And groan. Anyway, so I was like, oh, cool. Let me, at some point I'll get back to drawing is my point there. It's, I just, I just didn't feel it yesterday. I mean to get to that coffee shop with my work computer for my day job and then, draw when I'm not fully working because my brain might need a break, which does happen quite a lot, actually, that I need a break. I don't need 2 commuters. I love Better Wheels, but are Better Wheels not around here? Is there not? That's a Cyclocorp drone? I guess not. Let me raise y'all for more rep. What kind of rep do I have? Do I have a good rep? I have 16. I have enough rep to beat that guy, but let me see what they got me. What do you, Ginny the Scarecrow Blossom, have? Join the race, kid. Pub crawler crit, nothing to be afraid of. Should we be afraid? Oh, nah. Just as tired as keeping the folks at the pub amused with our racing antics and frothy rip around the old haunts. Just lining up a few drafts. I don't like the smell of this one. I like the smell of a lot of things. I hope my handling's good enough for this. Because this city riding is going to be tight. Can't believe I caught that K. Oh my god, A is going to be insane to get. Price that turn sucks. We're going more than 2 laps? Okay. There's the T. Oh, I got you in my sights. I got you, old boy. Gun it. Gun it, gun it. Tight corner. Do I get more near misses for that? Like, no, maybe, yes, no. Okay. I don't think that like other tight turn mattered. The jump was good. Come on. Like, I don't think this was actually shorter. Is it? No, I got it all. So that's good. Okay. 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 Blip, finishing top 3. Even more rep. Finish in first place. Horse wheel. Better power, like no grip at all. Cool. Beat Tom's time. Okay. Collect cat and win. Okay. Guess we should go to the other guy that we can try to win one of the legendary parts from. Taking it easy. Hey, Rooster, get your dirty feathers off my parts. Not a chance. These handlebars are perfectly sized for my wingspan. This old saddle of yours makes for a fitting perch. No, I don't think I'll be handing over these chickadees. We'll have to race you for them. Someone's cocky. You're not the only one around here with rep, you know. I'm the best in the farmlands. Everyone knows it. They love me here. And I got a home field advantage. What have you got? A couple wins that don't amount to chicken spit. Well, you're on. Nothing better than to dance with the rooster to keep the pecking order straight. Excuse me. We got a bunch of people to keep up with. Ow. Motherfucker game? You just let him bump me like that? That's some shit. Oh my god, what was that? Doing tricks and shit on it? Oh, I dig this track. Like, this is the shit that I like listen to a lot. I mean, I love some punk. I love some harder vibes for sure. I love some electronic. But this is like some MGMT kind of. Dude, I could buy this soundtrack if it's this good all the way through. The other electronic stuff was good, but this is like hot. There's not been anything else with vocals I can think of so far. So this shit is like fire to me. This kind of dirt. Like, should I be on my dirt tires? I don't know. I honestly wish they give you a chance to see what the course is going to be like and then change your parts. Would be nice. Though if I can beat Rooster on 1, that'd be great. I'm not saying this game's too easy, but it is seeming... It's seeming vibes based, if that makes sense. Like, there is some challenge, as you've seen. There's been some of the challenges I've not gotten because there's some challenge, but is like not. It's not like I couldn't have gone back and gotten them so far. It seems like I could have gotten them very easy, and I should just go back. But I dig it. I kind of needed something, as you can tell, and I could just continue to yap through and play and chill and vibe. I dig it. I wonder if they'll release this on vinyl. One of my other vices that I've not been doing in the last year, because it's an expensive hobby, is I do collect vinyl. I have some vinyls that I love from some games that I love, including from my favorite game of all, well, not all time, favorite game of the last 10 years, Oxenfree. And I need to get the one for the second game, but I still haven't finished the second game. Maybe someday I'll do that on stream. But that's another game that is very much about, well, it's a game that's about the dialogue. And if I want to hear the funny things they have to say with the great dialogue, I'm not talking. And as a streamer, if I'm not talking, what am I adding to the game? So I'm mixed about doing that. I've done it in the past, but I don't know if that's what I want to do. I have to do the voices, as you can tell in this game. I'm having fun doing these, even though I'm going to already forget what voice I did for Rooster when I beat him here and he has to talk to me. Because Rooster, you got your ass handed to you, buddy. Oh, dear God, Rooster, you got cooked. Yeah, Cockle-Veen if my ass. Got +1 rep. Legendary handlebars. Those look cool. Less handling but better grip. Recharge some boost at all times. Now that's a benefit. Legendary saddle. Better handling, worse power. Recharge some boost at all times. Okay, I get it now. Okay. And I'll be done. What's yours is yours, cat. Cool. I kind of want those then because those frames suck. Horse wheel kind of sucks, but we will go. Let's go my legendary saddle and legendary handlebars. They're not really much worse, I don't think. Zoom out. Some other things to unlock. I mean, I figure if I'm going to that waypoint, I will see that other thing that was mystery. Would be build in a mystery. Oh, hey, what's this? Oh, so boost rings exist. I had no idea. The game hasn't told me about that. It's nice to learn, I guess. That's a wall. I thought that was like a low fence, if I'm being totally honest. I can't say that I'm like I have no excuse for that. That was bad. So just note, chat. Don't run into walls. I know it's really tempting. They're cute. That wall, just really cute. Pretty design, dressed nice. I would have liked to take that wall on a date. Instead, I just smashed into it and it exploded. Simple single speed gear, less arrow, more power. I feel like I want more power. My aerodynamics are fine, but power is something that seems every time to be really beneficial so far. I know less arrow will make me. Hold on. Arrow lowers drag, increases maximum speed, but acceleration push per pedal uphill. I don't know if I've had an issue with speed. Oh, I scared crows? What? Is that a thing? I only just saw that barely in the corner. I think it was behind my model, so you wouldn't have seen it. I see these scare crows, but they don't seem to scare crows. Is that a thing? How do I didn't even notice the crows when I scared them. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't have to say that. Anyway, so yeah, if anybody is watching and would want to see Oxenfree 2, please let me know, because I feel so bad with my own self that I've not finished it yet. I've owned it since it came. I owned it since day one. I had it pre-ordered immediately. I'm like, I don't care that I think it was dead broke. I think I was in my unemployed arc when it came out, and I'm like, fuck you, having no money. Not baby no money, having no money. I am getting this game because the first one is just seriously, the soundtrack means a lot to me, and the game is so good. It's an excellent game. But, that doesn't mean anything when you don't play the game. And I haven't. There's a lot that I didn't do. Cog. Do you know the teachings of Cog? Cog? Cog, the eldest of the 10 ancients. He built the first bikes using fires on Mount Send. It was Cog that pulled the ancients here, and Cog that led them to the moon. And it was Cog that did not return. It is written that Cog's vessel shattered into many pieces. Each piece drew from the spirit energy brought from Mount Send to create the first riders of Wheel World. As descendants of that original peloton, we must praise Cog and follow his pedal strokes. Interesting. Cool story, bro. Where's that part? Bent frame. Doesn't sound like a great part to me, game. I saw a portal potty. Go get that. Bing. We got the fast travel. Is that a wall or is that? See, like that thing. Maybe it's. Oh my god. This could have been a wall as far as I could tell. Oh, that was a good one. That is a wall though. That is. I think some of the lighting in shadows in this game are not. They're not. I don't think they're bad. I think for the way my vision and my brain works, it's not. Because if I'm out here yapping and trying to focus, I'm not really focusing. I'm just yapping. You know? And that's on me. It's not necessarily the game's fault, but it is. It could be clearer, is what I'll say. It is not the most clear visual compared to what is possible. It's nice with the cell shaded look. Like, it is a good cell shaded look in this game. I really do like it a lot. Where are you going? We are the regulars, creatures of habit, local fixtures. And it's about time that straight shot down the road to Pub Town. I do like a straight shot. That's when they buy his first round. Okay. I can do that. I'm a fast boy. Girl? I'm a fast they. I think cats are they, them. They're a girl, that's great, but I don't think they've said, so why should I assume? They look very gender neutral. That's chill as fuck. We love our NB friends. Ow. Oh my fuck. I'm gonna restart now. That's just bad. That's like unrecoverable. Then I'm out of crashitude. I don't even know how I did that. That was like impressively bad. Ow, bitch. Way back's harder, remember. I don't really care. Rooster statue's a sight to behold. Yeah, that cunt that stole that the handlebars and the seat of mine. I don't really give a shit about sights of Rooster. I got enough sights of Rooster when I pull down my pants. How's that for you? Ha-ha! That was a little vulgar for the dynamic we keep around here. I apologize, chat. Clearly, I am a say-so streamer with that kind of joke. I have hurt you all. I really beg your forgiveness for being so unsay-so suddenly. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. Ba, boom, ba, boom. Top 3, I'll take it. Finish first. I will definitely take that. Tight seat. Kinky. Better handling. Worse power. Okay. Beat Tom's time. Collect cat and win. Okay. Oh, let's go portal over here. Portal over here. Got funny. As I was talking about getting soundtracks a few minutes ago, I just got a notification from Discogs, which is the social media / buying selling platform of vinyl heads everywhere. And they're like, hey, here's your regular alert that some things you like have been listed for sale, which I can't even look at those alerts and actually think about buying anything, both for budget and I'm just like, you do this so often, it kind of doesn't matter. And some of them are too pricey. Like, while I have said that my favorite game of like the last decade is Oxenfree, and I have that soundtrack, my favorite game of all time, which also has a great soundtrack, is Grim Fandango. Well, that on vinyl is an expensive buy. Beat the Lone Wolf, let's go. I've been looking for y'all and I haven't really noticed you. Where you been, Lone Wolves? Man, that's a lot of arrows. I think that's a weed dispensary. The part that I want. Oh my god, those arrows are a pain in the ass. Too confusing to have them overlap like that, game. Like, please don't. Next time, please don't do that. Do I get to see that part that I passed? I evidently don't. Was it? Yeah, it was a turn here. Remember that? Was it a turn up here? No, it was not. But, oh shit, I hit boost. I hit boost so hard there. I was like, oh yeah, this must be break. I've just been playing this game for 2 hours, but I evidently don't know where break is. Because I'm an idiot. Ace wheels, okay. Got some wheels that are ace, that's nice. You know, not everybody is sexually, connected there. Some of us are ace. And that's okay. They are just more grippy. See, that green the green cross usually does denote weed. Marijuanas. If it is legal in not Toronto, I forget the name of this place, but the name is clearly meant to be like Toronto, then good for them because they are enlightened. While I do not regularly... Ooh, there's the king guy that I'm looking for. Well, we go to the... Oh, what you got, bike part weirdo? While I do not super frequently partake in things like that because they are not legal in my location, I, of course, only partake in legal versions in the areas that I live or visit. I am a fan of greenery when it is available. Honestly, more than drinking. I used to be a big drinking guy, not like, to a problem degree, but like just, I enjoyed a drink. I still do. I just, yeah. New locations have appeared on your map. But I just, as I got older, the acid reflux, the already not sleeping well, all of that has come around to being like, man, I could use not drinking as much. It frequently is not nice to me. Boost upgrade. Get out of here. All right, man. Go. So you need 40. I have 25. Okay, well, let's go here because you're buy some parts. And that might be leading to something else I need. Please tell me there's like a jump here. I would love a jump to just be like, shabam. There wasn't a jump there. I couldn't just shabam. I tried. If there was, and I was like, I would be great if there's a jump here, and then there was, and I just went flying, immediate clip. Like, I'd be like, that's so fire, chat. Look what we did. We can watch that again and again now. Come on, buddy. You ain't gonna beat me. 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 You ain't got none. Sucker. Are you just going around the circle? Well, you're going to keep doing it as a loser pretty soon. Oh boy, that's tight. I know it's the cars is supposed to be the challenge, not him. The car is supposed to be a challenge, not him. Okay, come on. Come on. Yes. Beat another rival. Okay. What do I get rep? What do I get from beating a lone wolf? Do I not get rep from a lone wolf? Maps. Map. I hate maps. What's wrong with a map? Tells you where you need to go. Exactly. Why do you need someone to tell you where to go? Just go where the road takes you. Never know what you might find. All right, bruv. Let's see. That's a shop. Here's the shop. Okay. So the part is here. Okay. Ooh, whoa. Horn bars. Nice. More power, less grip and handling. Well, that's not a great part. Got 35 tickets, though. Guess I got 50 total. Dogs, plants, what? Suckier wheels. Better grippy bars. Super aerodynamic train. Grippy frame that sucks at everything else. Ancient bars that grip but don't handle. Better aero bush burst. Gain speed through bushes and soft obstacles. That's kind of fun. I can see that being useful. Bush cleaver. Better driving through foliage and debris. Bush recharge. Recharge your boost in bushes and soft obstacles. That could be useful later. We'll look at that. Ancient fork kind of sucks. Okay. Sticky wheels? No. Simple single speed for better aero. Blue chip saddles, better grip and handling, but less power. That's kind of good. What's the horse head? Horse head handlebars is just grip. Okay, that's just a weirdo. But thanks. Like bush stuff could be good. Recharge boost while drifting. Drift wheel. They didn't see that before. Okay. I don't need that because you also handle like shit, but that train could be good. Cool. Like we're not using blue chip right now. We're not using sweet train. We might use better aero because we don't have a lot of aero, but a little less power could be good. And like we're not doing the bushwhacker. We don't need. We like our handling where it's at right now. Like right now we got charge drip, single speed. Cool. All right, chat. I'm going to take a quick break, though. It has been 2 hours. It's been a lovely 2 hours. Always very nice to talk and yap and game for that long. But, it's been 2 hours. I'm going to refill my water. I'm going to use the toilet. We might play for like another hour. We'll see, because it has been going on for a good 2 hours of this game. But it's also 9 o'clock, and I do work in the morning, and I forget what meetings I have. I know I have some. I have something tomorrow I'm forgetting. I just know it. So I will be right back. Hey chat. So I'm just I'm watching Crelly on my other monitor because she's going through the meme review and I have a few prize memes I put in there for her. We're getting close. Let's see. We are like 5 away from those, maybe 10. So I'm going to try to come back. I don't know how much longer I'm going to stream because I'm going to be watching that in my other screen. We will see how well that goes, actually. Just pause that. Play that. Pause the music. And where's my screen? Where's my stream? Okay, I am back. We are going to gaming. We will keep playing for a bit, and I will jump over there when she gets closer to my meme because I am a whore for enjoying my own things. It's probably when I'm going to end stream. So, all right. Looking for one of Anyway, I do enjoy this game. It is going very good. Actually, I am digging it. I just also have been going for. Like it's stuttering. What's that stutter? Reset. Will VSync just make it better? It feels stuttery, and I don't know if it's that on stream or just my capture. God, I hate that. Okay. Mm. Oh, come on. Catch up on my phone. I'm trying to see. All right, I can't figure out why it's stuttering now, and it's actually bugging me. So I'll save, and we will come back to this later. Okay, it's been a good night, chat. I don't want to be pissed off at that. And I was getting there. Okay. So thank you for coming out. If you did come out, I know it's kind of an abrupt end when I just got back from break. It gave me the perspective. I'm like, it's late and I'm tired and I'm now less patient for things, which is dumb, but it's where I'm at. Thank you so much. I love you all. Let me just see who we can raid into. I'm not going to raid into Crelly because I'm just going to go. I don't want it to be weird as I'm watching on the side. Maybe I will. I don't know. Anyone who has been here, thank you so much for your time. If you've not been here and you're just watching this later, well, God, it surprised me that you're watching my VODs, but